Do you know they had me swim with sharks once? Automatically, I'm nervous. And so before the shoot, I took a 100 milligram edible and a Vicodin. And I'm like, okay, I'm just to take the edge off, you know what I mean? So we got out there and they put me in I'd never been in what's it called, this wetsuit? Never been in one before. And I never snorkeled in my life. And so they got a snorkel, wetsuit. And I said to the guy on camera, the guy's like, so here's what's gonna happen. And he's telling me all this stuff. I go, wait a second. I go, are you gonna teach me how to snorkel? And he goes, what? I go, I've never worn a wetsuit before and I don't know how to snorkel. He goes, can you cut? And they cut. And he goes, you've never done this? I go, no. He goes, give me the other waiver. I go, what? And he goes, the other waiver. He goes, you have to sign the second waiver. I'm like, what's the second waiver? And he was like, the death one. What? Yeah. He called it the death one, right? Yeah. And he goes, you got to make sure. He was like, because he goes, here's the deal. He goes, you've never been in a wetsuit before? I go, no. He goes, we're putting a weight on this. I go, what? He goes, first of all, and he's telling everybody, he's going to jump in. He's going to drop. The water's going to go in the snorkel. He's going to panic. He's going to sink. He's going to die. I go, yeah, but what if that doesn't happen? He goes, okay, if that doesn't happen, you're going to jump in. You've never been in a wetsuit. The weight is going to pull you straight down. You're going to panic. You're going to die. I go, well, what if that doesn't happen? He goes, well, if that doesn't happen and somehow you figure out how to float, you've never swam in a wetsuit or a snorkel? I go, no. He goes, the current's going to take you. And you're going to get tired, you're going to sink, you're going to die.
He sounds like a wonderful person.
I go to him, I go, what ends with me not dying? He was like, you staying on the boat? So I was like, well, we can't do that. We have to shoot this. And he was like, okay, because here was the bit. We were getting in the water. They were throwing chum in the water so sharks could come up, and we could film it. And so he was like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to tie a rope around your waist. We're going to tie you to the boat. We're going to take the weight off you because the wetsuit's buoyant. He goes, here's a couple problems. One, you're going to look a lot like a seal. I said, what? He goes, yeah, it's even worse because we're going to be throwing chum around you. For those of you who don't know what chum is the blood and the guts to attract the sharks. And he goes, so here's the deal. If the shark comes up to you and it bumps you, don't let it bump you again. I said, why? And he goes, well, they bump you the first time. It's like a test to see what the deal is. And if you let it bump you again, you can go for a taste. He said, so when it comes up, just push its nose away. I'm like, what? I said, its nose is right near its mouth. And he goes, yeah, but just don't miss. I'm like, what? I was like, but my hand is moving so slowly in the water. What if it just moves its head? He was like, that could happen. And I was like, well, I hope the shark doesn't like the taste of shit, because that's what I'll be doing. You can find me by the brown cloud, you know what I'm saying? You fucking kidding me? So they tied me to the boat. By the way, you know what my producer said? You looked like bait. My brothers used to do terrible things to me, man. Dude, can I tell you what my brother used to fart in my mouth? Why are you looking at me like, why'd you let him do that? I didn't let him do that, dude. You think I was like, hey, it's Friday, you got a little time to fart in my mouth? Here you go, I got a little time. Here's how it would happen. He would just walk up to me and he'd go, hey, I'm gonna fart in your mouth. And I'd be like, absolutely not. And he'd go, no, actually, yes, I am. And then we'd fight, but he was so much stronger than me, he'd beat me up, and then, he would fart in my mouth, yeah. Guys, and we were not taught to tell on each other. That wasn't something... I remember the one time I told my dad that he was farting in my mouth. This was his reaction. Imagine a parent doing this now. I walk up to my dad, I go, hey! Adam's farting in my mouth. And my dad goes, walk me through that. How does that happen exactly? And I said, well, he says I'm gonna fart in your mouth. And then I say, no, you're not. And then he says, actually, yes, I am. And then we fight, Dad, but he's so much stronger than me. He beats me up. And that's when he farts in my mouth. And my dad goes, let me see if I got this right. You could either get beat up and get a fart in the mouth, or just get a fart in the mouth. And I said, or you could tell him to stop. I mean, and it's why I came to you. And he goes, just take the fart in the mouth. Trust me, it'll be better for you. Take the fart in the mouth. So the next time my brother was like, I'm gonna fart in your mouth, I was like... And he goes, well, I'm not gonna do it if you like it, you fucking weirdo. And he walked away. Yeah, it turns out my dad knew a thing or two about taking a fart in the mouth. Who knew about that?
But when I was around 12, my oldest brother decided that he thought it would be funny if he farted in my mouth. Yeah, a youngest sibling, you understand that's funny. So by the way, and I remember I was fighting, but it didn't matter, he was so much bigger than me. I would get the shit beat out of me and fart in the mouth. And I remember going to my dad and saying, he's farting in my mouth. And my dad was like, what are you doing? He was like, well, I'm fighting him. But he's just too strong. And he beats me up and then he farts in my mouth. And my dad was like, well, maybe you should stop fighting. I said, what? And he goes, look, you can either get beat up and get a fart in the mouth, or just take the fart in the mouth. And I was like, or you can ask him to stop doing that, which is the reason I came to you to begin with, not for fucking life advice. I just want you to get this dude to stop farting in my mouth, that's all. And your advice to me is just take it? I will tell you though, I remember the next time my brother was like, I'm gonna fart in your mouth, and I just went. And he goes, well, I'm not gonna fucking do it if you like it, you weirdo. And he walked away. So I thought my dad was a big dummy. Turns out, the exact right plan.
I like to smoke weed. Bring it. I like to smoke weed. I like to smoke. We were in Denver. I took some mushrooms on stage. Did Jacob tell you I was going to be a little high? Oh. I played a song mid-set. It dawned on me that maybe R. Kelly had missed out on a couple opportunities, so I wrote a song for him. One time in my life, I met a girl. We went back to my place. And then at the end of the set, I was like, I'm going to close with a song, and I played the same song because I forgot that I had played it. R. Kelly missed out on a couple opportunities. I'll land the plane, everybody. It's all right. It's totally okay. I just think that he left a couple hits out there, so I wrote one for him. One time in my life, I met a girl. back to my place. We rolling around. She stopped the fun. She said right to my face, pee on me. And then the crowd started singing along, and I was like, holy shit, all right. I'm into that unless you just ate asparagus. I was like, this song's really catching on. I had no idea. But they had just heard it 5 minutes before, but that was why they were singing along. Eddie, I wanna get peed on, and I got a little stage fright. Yeah, nothing came out. It's hard to pee when a stranger is staring at you. And I didn't know till after the show. He goes, hey, you repeated that song. I was like, what? He goes, you played that song twice. And then I was like, oh, right.
I was like, you're not wondering why they were singing along?
Yeah,
to the
dude, it
song?
felt so good. Are you kidding me?
That is ridiculous.
And I said, okay, but it's hard to pee on someone else when you have got a full erection. All right, that's all I got for that song. All right, everybody. I had a good time with you tonight. I hope we see you out there. That was quite a mushroom show, man. I don't know if I was up here for, it feels like 5 minutes or, but I look at the clock. The clock does not say 5 minutes. But I thank you guys for sticking it out. That was amazing. Thank you.